funny, at the end there, I heard somebody go, "Stop!" way down there below there. Yeah, but that was high and shrill. And there are people this will bother. It's funny, I was in Barkerville. I had a job there for a month. Too damn rainy in Barkerville. Now, no wonder it was never a major city, really, frankly. I mean, the almost put the railway through there. People don't know that. Would have been a big city, probably. Another rainy one like Vancouver. Rainy and snowy, too. Holy shit. Unlike Kamloops. That's the other reason maybe they put the railway south. There's all kinds of reasons for that. But anyways, the woman who was partners with her husband and another guy in the ownership of the store, her husband had hired me despite my height. They worried I would intimidate people. But no, it turned out people really liked having a huge guy help them, especially the little people, the old ladies and stuff, right? Oh, thank you, you know. Oh, wow. It's like this. Like, you know, people are really good, big people. But bosses don't give them a break. Anyway, she said something to me one day, and then she took it back. She just realized how silly it sounded that she said, you know, because they're playing on the stupid store on break, right? Or just when I was in town, right? And around Barkerville, I lived in Wells. But it said the repetitive motifs bothered her. Da 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 da. The music, it was music. It bothered her. I've had this called me sitting in Whistler Square with heavy construction going on, jackhammers, drills, all that stuff on the other side of the village square of the building of the Crystal Lodge. And the foreman of this site walked past me into the Shoppers Drug up behind me and snarl at me about me being noise. Why, buddy? You know, because I'm doing what I can do to make people happier, and I get compliments. I had a lady from Aspen come up and invite me to Aspen. I've had friends from Europe met because of it, and from Quebec and all over the world, right? People aren't so damned uptight and judgmental and negative as British Columbia. Oh yeah. Oh, you know why they took down those UTV? Anybody old enough to remember, there used to be UTV, which is now Vancouver Television, I think. I don't know. It's all gone crass and commercial and trendy, pop, superstar, bullshit commercial crap, like all the rest of them now. But they used to have video booths around the city. For a loony, you could put your dollar in and get it on air. We had like public television. We had the same concept with people talking back. It was a public television show where the public could have like a hot live-in with groups of people across the country discussing issues of the day. And Trudeau had them cancel it. He doubled the budget and told them to do something else. Long story about that. But, you know, they're not what they're supposed to. Any government broadcast network has a political role, and that one wasn't the one he wanted it to have. Anyways, now we're faced with a situation where nobody in North America knows about the Gilets jaunes. But people don't, I'm here somewhere, people don't like music. What's a guy like me to do, huh? You know what I'm thinking? You know, I got friends in Nova Scotia, great players. A lot of work to move back there. My support won't be as much. It can be done. Winter is hell. People are nice. Musicians can play music. Now tell me how I should be playing or what I should play. If I want to make a living doing music, otherwise why you do it? Oh, British Columbia. Oh, I could get like so about my home province. I love my country. I really do. I love my country. It could have been so much. I love what British Columbia was. I love the giant forest that stood on this site. And the steamboats that used to go up and down the river, though they were carrying full of miners here to rip the gold out. Not all the gold was taken. Well, British Columbia, all that gold was taken, British Columbia. Right? The Gold Rush, the Caribou, the Cassiar, the Amanika, Cherryville, Wild Horse Creek, Peace River Gold Rush, the Finley Rush, the Stikine Rush, Atlan, all that gold, Stewart, all that gold is not in British Columbia anymore. So where is the wealth that came from the mountains of British Columbia? Yeah, First Nations want to know that one for sure too, right? But where is that wealth? Well, it's somewhere else. Where is the wealth of all the millions, hundreds of millions and billions of dollars of trees that have been cut down or are still being cut down? It's not here. Oh, it provides a few jobs, and they take some taxes out of which they subsidize industry to do more, and they don't provide any other kind of economic growth. And what they've decided is going to happen, there's only one media outfit, even though there's two or three, but it's one media mentality. It's a pool of lies, Canadian media. It's its own great firewall, just like China is, just like Russia is, just like the United States is. I can't believe the United States. I look up and almost any major network, the only news items I see have to do with the political crisis in the United States. All internal domestic politics. Only rarely do they cover something foreign. And when it is, it's spun. It doesn't capture it at all. Now, I've looked at the Asia Times. I've looked at, South China Morning Post. I've watched the foreign papers. I haven't really looked at African or South American papers, but sometimes the Hindustan Times and so on, the Indian Times of India and so on. What I can, I don't have the time to be a media monitor full time, but what I see is they just don't report on American news because it's just sideshow. Like, it really is a sideshow now. Like, the big deal now is what happens now at Manbij, where the Kurds are going to have to square down with the Turks, and we'll see what happens and who comes on with the Turkish side, who comes on with the Kurdish side. And meanwhile, I have Canadians telling me that, the Gilets jaunes, I'm lecturing her. No, I'm trying to inform her what's going on. She's saying I'm lecturing her. And then she goes on about how there's so many extreme views in the Gilets jaunes, she's implying she can't approve of them. Well, then what are they then? And who did you hear that from? And which media have you been informed by? Because I watch it in French. And anyways, it was a real refresher to talk to my friend Gerald. He was my swimming partner in Costa Rica. How many years ago now? Too many years now. Jeez. 5 years anyway. 5 or 6 years. It'd be great to see him again. Maybe somebody can make some magic happen for me. With this, my Patreon, my writing ambitions, and what I have to say to the world, somebody wants to help me, go join Gerald in Koh Samui in 2 months. Right? I gotta find a place here in Canada. That I need too. Anybody here in BC that's watching this that knows somebody that would have a place for a giant who needs a little bit of physical room, likes to live alone, keeps to himself, writes a lot, will go out to play his music. I'm not allowed at home, if that's the case, but if you have some wits, that would be awesome. So I'm gonna make this video clip for Craigslist and put it on Craigslist and say, look, this is the situation. This is what I need, okay, people? But anyway, this has been a fun vlog to do. I'm gonna play one more little turtle before I go in, because my feet are cold, and I do have ice cream melting, but it's okay, I've got cake with it. No, it's cookies, actually. Cookies and fruit. And that's what I'm doing. Then I gotta clean my room, look for something I really need, and something else I really need, and some other set of things I have, and then get busy. Anyway, so shut up, Mike. Shut up, Mike. Play. There's birds flying around, and the sun is gone, and it's gone down, so it's probably getting about 4 something.